People are still on the water slide. I'm really quite happy with that. Lots of people on the log fellas. People on the caterpillar grumble. It's amazing to see the amount of people on World Spin and Vimto Blaster. Huge amount of people on the go-karts. I'm very tempted to make about 3 more of the go-karts, simply for the fact that it's a huge queue and they have to wait for so long. It's about 50 I think it's about a minute per ride. So, and there's only 4 people per ride. So it's very slow, especially because there's about 90 people queuing. So, I mean, if it was 80 people queuing, it'd be like 10 minutes, 20 minutes for the full queue to go, which is really long. But anyway, we've been unlocking a few things recently. We've unlocked a burger bar. So let's unlock and place the burger bar down this end of the park. And a souvenir store, which we'll add here. And at the other end of the park, we will also add those. So burger bar. And the souvenir store. Let's open those up now. Now, at the moment, I'm just trying to wait until I can pay off my debt, and then get some advertising for lots of the rides that don't really have much of a queue. For example, the canyoneering, maybe Fuzz Frenzy. I mean, I think a lot of people enjoyed it back in the day, but they think it's a bit too expensive now. Yeah, a lot of people saying they can't really afford it, or they can't go on it at the price it is. So what I'm going to do is make it I'm just going to make it £1.20. It's a huge drop, but we really need those people on that ride. Hopefully the handyman will be able to clear up that sick. I'm not really sure what the handyman is. Let's have a bit of a search. Got to stop Handyman 6 from mowing the grass, that's for sure. So this handyman is really just not in the right zone. There we go. So we're halfway through year 3, and we seem to be right on track to getting this objective. We've got park rating of 918, which is really good. We've got 1,040 guests in the park. Per week, our profit is 1,384, and our park value is 70,984. So hopefully we'll be able to pay off that debt in literally probably by the end of this month, and we'll be able to start looking at maybe adding or looking at our new research. Because we've got a lot of shops coming in, and we can have some gentle rides as well. Big Eye is broken down again. Seems to be quite good at breaking down that one. I did increase its inspection time a while back, but it clearly hasn't worked as well as I hoped. To maybe add a car ride or just do another go-karts. In fact, what I'm going to do, I'm going to build another go-kart, quite different to the original one, I believe. I feel that I've probably got a tendency to make clones. It'll probably have similarities, but I don't want it to be the same. That seems like a quite neat little ride. Maybe we can get a path underneath it. Let's have a look. Can we get a path here? No. It's going to be a bit hard to have an entrance without interrupting a lot. Unless we change the way the path is in general. Which, oh gosh, that will be a lot of effort. You know what? I'm not going to have a queue. We can see how it acts without a queue. Make it about, how much did it want? £2 I think? Wait, it's about £2. £2.50. Make it the same. We'll open it up. Change some of the paint. To be white. Grey. Give it a name. Fast. Go lucky. Hopefully people will start enjoying that, and hopefully, I don't know whether not having a queue is going to benefit it. I've always assumed that you needed a queue, but obviously if people can just get in the ride on and off, it's quite good. There's currently 3 laps. What I want to do is reduce that to just to 2 laps. Like so. So people seem to be enjoying these rides. There we go. Got some new people getting on the ride. Seems to work alright without the queue. Maybe a slight queue might help. I really want to add a queue, but I can't really see an easy way of doing it without moving a lot of land, moving a lot of paths. Hopefully we can get some good test results soon though. We have considerably more carts than the first go-kart track, which I figured the station would be big enough to hold at least 6 carts, but turns out no, it's probably about 2 carts per part of the station. That sounds about right. So the excitement rating is medium, got a low intensity rating and a low nausea rating. That seems quite good. Tornado radar still hasn't been fixed. Oh dear. It would appear that our mechanic doesn't really have access to it. So I believe it's mechanic 1 that needs this area. You should now be able to access it. Mechanic 1, answering radio call. And you should be heading there right now. There we go. So whilst we're waiting for the mechanic to answer that call, we unlocked the popcorn stand. So what we'll do is we'll add a popcorn stand in the start of the park. And we'll add another popcorn stand on the back end of the park over here. Make sure we get a £1 profit from that. Hopefully we'll do well here. So as soon as we see something that needs cleaning, we'll just grab one of those handymen, place them there. It doesn't matter which area. They'll be placed there, and hopefully it can just help the paths. And hopefully we don't get some kind of disgusting reward.